shit, Hill. They can't close this place down. The place is a bloody institution. I mean, the Velar Pulsar in 77, the 203p Hartley in 86.
103p.
All discovered here. There's so much history here. If we can survive the bushfires, we can survive this. There's too much history in this place, Hill. They can't close us down.
Forget it, Bill.
I know what'll cheer you up.
Bill, I'm not really in the mood.
When I was about 11 years old, I had to go and stay with my Aunt Lucy.
Is this your aunt with the swearing parakeet?
No, that was Fran, that was a cockatoo.
Right.
Well, after rolling around all night on Aunt Lucy's hessian sheets, I slid out of bed complaining of a sore todger.
Oh, what?
Yeah. Well, Aunt Fran didn't really know what to do, but coming from a family of all girls, she knew the healing properties of a handful of natural yogurt. Yeah, well, all we had was industrial-sized tubs of Yoplait. So sitting there for 15 minutes on a tea towel with Auntie Lucy spooning liberal quantities of tropical fruit crush all over the general area, I can tell you with some authority that Yoplait is no longer French for yum.
I'm really struggling to understand why you're telling me this, Bill.
To cheer you up, of course, Hell. That's one of my best stories involving yogurt and genitals.
You've got more than one.
Who hasn't?
I'm going to go into town. Can you please have a look at the sky mapper? It's been playing up.
Okay, look, Steve will be over shortly. We'll get into it when he gets here.
You know how I feel about Steve.
Oh, yeah, he's all right. Oh, yeah, all right. I promise I won't let him touch him.
Good, because we don't need some gherkin from NASA poking his nose in where he shouldn't.
Yeah, Scouts on it. What are you going to do about the letter?
I don't know. Hey, did it work?
Did what work?
The yogurt.
No, not really. But I was picking passion fruit pips out of my undies for weeks.
Sorry I asked.
Begin.
Well, I'm a liar, thief on the tape, and I know a heart must bend before it breaks. Just like the moon, and I'm like the sun, and my rise has just begun.
Our indigenous ancestors talked of an emu in the sky, a constellation defined by dark nebulas and opaque clouds of dust and gas in outer space, visible against the Milky Way. These early civilizations looked upwards and dreamed of much more than just what their eyes could see. Today, we can see further than those men and women could ever imagine. And here, at Siding Spring Observatory, we aim to continue the strong history of Australian astronomy by providing a place for my children and yours to visit, inspiring them to explore, but more importantly, to dream.
Morning, Harry.
Morning, Helene. Morning, all.
Morning, Simon.
It's 3 p.m, guys.
Well, it's got to be morning somewhere.
I've been getting very intimate with a nebula and her nearby dwarf sister.
Oh, you kinky little devil. Anything similarly saucy to report, Mackenzie?
I'm about to be out of a job.
Seriously?
What's going on, Helene?
What do you guys know about red skies?
It's either a brand of mints or something you looked up on Urban Dictionary.
An urban dictionary?
It's an internet thing, Harry. Start by looking up what a French sandwich is and go from there.
I think I know what a French sandwich is. Thanks very much, Simon.
It's not a baguette, Harry.
It's not?
So, what is Red Skies?
It's a brand new observatory, meant to be state of the art. It's only a couple of hours down the road from here. They've given us 4 weeks to tidy up, and apparently Red Skies will replace all operations through regional New South Wales and most of the eastern seaboard. Bill and I are going to be out of a job.
How is William?
He's just out checking the sky mapper like I asked him to.
You hang in there, Helene,
I will.
and let me know when you've had a look at that data.
Yeah, okay.
Gotta run, kids. Give my best to everyone.
Bye, Harry. So, you've got 4 weeks? What are you gonna do?
Don't know. Haven't quite figured that out yet.
But what does single origin even mean?
Harry?
What's wrong with good old-fashioned blend 43 or international roast?
Harry.
And since when is a bloody macaroon better than an Arnott's freaking assorted cream? I take a fistful of Monte Carlos over and above those piss-fart Spanish crap biscuits.
Harry!
They're French? No, thank you. I've read the Urban Dictionary, you know.
That man is a highly regarded astrophysicist with several published papers.
I know. What's your excuse?
Well, I guess I've never been that passionate about biscuits. Although I do have a fondness for a raspberry tartlet.
We call them jam fancies up here.
Oh, I think I just found my new drag name.
No, I think raspberry tartlet suits you better.
You're right. Okay. Goodbye!
Is that Harry?
Sky mapper?
Onto it.
Oh, burning the midnight oil, I see.
It's 6:30, Steve.
Yeah, what do you reckon we knock off, heading to town?
No, mate, I'd love to, but I can't. I haven't even started the service on the sky mapper yet.
Grab a few beers?
What the hell is that?
What?
Oh, Steve.
What?
I think we're going to have to call the troops in on this one.
What troops?
NASA.
But how? Who would you even call?
It's here.
God, I know this. Think, Steve, think!
Shit. Steve,
Yeah?
you're NASA.
I'm NASA. Yeah, of course.
So where did you see it?
Just to the left of Canis Major.
Hey, Hel, it is good to see you anyway. You are looking lovely.
I don't like you, Steve. What? Are you talking about this thing up here to the right?
Yes.
The thing that's barely moving?
Hurtling, asteroids hurtle.
Well, as far as I can tell, it's...
Milo.
How did you guess?
Well, I made a milkshake, stirred it up frothy. Don't usually have Milo on the moustache.
Bill.
Flicks.
So what about the asteroid?
So who's that?
Well, I came by just to see Bill and I thought, oh, we'd go for a drink and then he turned up like he couldn't make it out, but I'm like, oh, no, there's something about an asteroid. I'm like, asteroid? What are you talking about? I thought he was mucking around, but it turns out he wasn't.
I normally do. I normally have chocolate quick, but I'd run out of that, so I wanted to see Doreen down at the caravan park. She ran out, she's only had strawberry. And I don't like that stuff because it tastes
thinking back to Mum, and she's like, you should be taking a deep breath, but I forgot to take a deep breath because I didn't have my puffer on me because it makes a weird bulge in my pocket and people get a bit nervous around me. They think I've got something going on down there.
And then Steve got through to NASA and I couldn't even believe it. They sounded really pissed off that we'd actually got through.
And stuff, which is weird. It's just a bulge anyway, even if it was something. What's the issue, you know? I'm really embarrassed because I think I made a mistake and I'm really scared as well because I don't want to die.
No wonder they want to bloody shut us down, Bill. I've just finished telling Mum we're not mucking around up here and then this happens.
But wait.
I've never been in love.
There's more.
There's more?
Well, it's just that we might have called the Coonabarabran times. People have a right to know, Hel.
Yeah, they do have the right to know, Steve. If there was an asteroid coming towards the Earth...
Hurtling. Asteroids hurtle.
So what you've basically done is called a press conference to announce that you've discovered Milo.
What, it already has a name?
There's no asteroid, Steve.
I am so confused right now.
So what are we going to tell him?
G'day, Hal. Is it true that there's an asteroid hurtling toward the Earth?
He gets it. They hurtle, right?
There is no asteroid. It was a false alarm. That's all it was. Rest assured, there is absolutely nothing to worry about. But guys, just off the record, if there was an asteroid heading towards Earth right now and you were the first people to hear about it, this hardly feels like you've put in the kind of effort I would have expected.
Fair go, Hal. It's a Monday night.
Yeah, and voice finals are on. And it's Whitney Houston night.
The wife's taping it.
Yeah, but it would have been the end of the world.
Yeah, but it's bloody voice finals.
Yeah, but there'd be no more of The Voice.
It's just bloody Wild Bill making stuff up again.
Okay, well maybe there's not an asteroid heading towards Earth right now, but there is an observatory about to be shut down. There shouldn't be. Maybe you could print that in tomorrow's...
I'll write an email in the morning, get this all cleared up.
Please don't.
Just so I get this 100% clear, is there or is there not an asteroid?
Steve. No asteroid.
No asteroid.
No asteroid.
No asteroid.
No asteroid.
Thanks,
No
Bill.
asteroid.
Pleasure.
Look, guys, let's just call it a night.
Yeah, you sure?
Yeah. We've got an early start in the morning.
Didn't get round to servicing the sky mapper today either.
That's all right. We'll do it tomorrow.
Okay.
Night, Bill.
Oh, hey, Hel, we'll see you at the concert next week. It should be huge.
The concert.
Might be a good opportunity to drum up some support.
Maybe even a chance to get lucky, hey?
You might be right, Bill. I'll have a think about it.
Yeah, there'll be an esky full of water and stuff. Yeah, it should be fine. Hang on a sec. Eileen, what are the numbers looking like for tomorrow night? Shh. I'm on the phone to their people.
Whose people?
2 words, Eileen. Australian Idol winner.
That's 3 words.
Australian Idol winner.
You got Guy Sebastian, that's amazing.
No, but you're close.
Shannon Knoll, Jessica Malboy, Paulini.
Oh, come on, none of them won. Did they?
Casey Donovan.
No.
Anthony Clear. Oh, it's Millsy.
Okay, that's enough.
Oh, is it the host? You've got the host. You got Andrew G and the one that looks like a goldfish, yeah? He's like a really charismatic goldfish. Oh, Dicko, yeah. And he presses the seat and he turns around and he's like, you're in The Voice.
He's not even a singer.
Oh.
It's Damien Leith. It's Damien bloody Leith.
Oh, he's my favourite. My favourite.
Yeah, we're really excited to have him.
He is my favourite. I'm going to start crying just thinking about the fact that he's coming.
Okay, looking forward to it.
I'm
yourself, Mr. Damien.
I can't bloody wait, Bandit.
He's a fair dinkum, true blue Aussie legend.
And an Irish Casanova, and I wouldn't mind copping a feel of his shillelagh, if you know what I mean.
No, I don't. And in honour of his arrival, we'll be changing the name of our little town for one whole day.
What?
Welcome to Theatrical.
Pardon my French, but whose shitty idea was this?
Ooh, Rosie, you know you can't say that on radio. That's one of our 8 no-nos. It's our new station promotion, and it's gonna be great.
Is it?
It will!
Either way, I'm looking forward to Lethy's arrival. It's going to be a cracking gig.
Oh, yeah!
That boy sure can knock out a tune. And I'll tell you what, between you and me, Bandit, I'm hoping to knock one out with him. If you catch my drift.
Oh, God.
You're looked into 97.3 Rocket FM Rockin'.
Coonabarabran!
Oh, cut that shit, Bandit. Seriously.
Hey guys, sorry to barge in. Leslie said it would be okay. I'm Mike. I'm the Vice President of Development for the new Red Skies Observatory. Just thought I'd pop past and say hello. Nothing too formal.
Yeah, well, you can bugger off now, pretty boy.
He is pretty, isn't he?
Not my type.
Just thought you'd pop past and say hi. Great. Hey guys, just thought I'd come and hang out, take your jobs, close your workplace down. Who'd like to hold hands first?
I understand that this is still a very sensitive situation for you guys, but I really feel that we can work together to make sure that all of the hard work that you guys have done here at Siding Spring can be preserved.
You're here to see what you can scavenge, aren't you?
I like to think of it more of a friendly exchange of resources.
That's utter bullshit.
Look, I was just wondering if someone could show me around, perhaps.
I can do it. Can I do it?
Fine. Just don't go disassembling anything yet.
Look, despite what happens, I just want to say that I do have everybody's best interests at heart.
Hey, did I ever tell you about the time I met Buzz? You might know him by his full name, Buzz Aldrin, spaceman.
No.
It is a really good story. All I know about it was that he was really good. He was a gentleman.
Yeah.
And very gentle. Man,
Right.
gentle.
Yeah.
Man. Straight through here, please.
Eileen! 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 Where the bloody hell is she?
Sorry, Daryl. Sorry, Daryl. Here's the coffee you wanted.
Took you bloody long enough. No time for lollygagging. Big night ahead.
I know, Damien Leith. I am very excited.
Flippin' heck, Eileen. This coffee's way too bloody hot.
I ran from the cafe.
Well, next time, take it easy. You don't have to rush.
But you said that...
I know what I said, and I realise I just contradicted myself, and I'm very bloody sorry. I'll try not to do it again. Right. Has anybody seen Lethy? Is he here yet?
I haven't seen him yet.
Well, Frank! Frank! Hey! Frank!
Frank! Frank!
Hi, Leslie.
Frank!
Jesus, Frank!
If the two of you
No, why?
Frank! Stop that!
We haven't seen Damien yet. You haven't seen him around, have you?
No, I haven't seen him. In fact, when you find him, send him my way. I'd like to say hi.
Well, he's probably going to be really busy setting up. I mean, there's a sound check to do. If Frank ever gets around to it!
Frank!
But I'll see what I can do.
I don't have to remind you what the point of this whole thing is for again, do I, Daryl?
Town morale?
No. To stop people from thinking about the fact we're closing down Siding Spring.
Closing down Siding Springs, right.
We're closing down Siding Spring. Why?
Why are we doing that again?
For fuck's sake, Daryl. You know why? If you want to keep your job, you'll stick to the plan. Keep the people of this town busy and we'll be fine. Okay?
Yeah, okay. See ya. Frank!
No, he can't hear you. He can't hear you.
Frank!
Hello, Helene.
Hello, Mr. Finch.
Please, it's Mike.
Yeah, I know. Didn't know you were a Damien Leith fan.
No, my pop was Irish, so you've got to support the team.
I want to end up supporting the wrong team, though, do you?
Look, maybe we should catch up for coffee, just to have a chat about...
See you around, Mike.
Ladies and gentlemen, look, I know you're all excited for the big show. No need to be alarmed. Just thought, while we wait, it might be fun to play a quick game of... Has anyone seen Damien Leith? It won't be long now, folks.
Hey.
Have you spoken to him yet?
Oh, I can't find him. What the bloody hell is Damien fucking Leith?
Excuse me?
Oh my god, I'm sorry.
No, you're okay. Honestly,
I didn't mean to.
No, don't worry.
I've been looking for you.
I've been trying to be found.
What?
No, I'm in trouble. I need help.
Okay.
I'm serious.
Okay. Well, I'm in trouble too.
Well, okay, you help me out. I'll help you. How about that?
Deal.
All right.
Hell, what's going on?
I found him.
Oh, thank you so much. Honestly.
It's okay.
Thank you.
Look, can I just say how lovely it is to see so many lovely faces here tonight, eh? What a town we have. Anyways, to the main event. Let's all give a big welcome to the Coonabarabran for Mr. Damien Leith!
How you doing? You had me going for a minute there, son. Where the hell have you been? I've been tied up, honestly. It's been a crazy day.
Well, all right, it's up to you now. Just bring it home, pal.
All right. Hey, how's it going? You know what? Before I start, I gotta tell you, a short while ago, I bumped into an old friend, and she told me all about this historic observatory that's just a couple of kilometers away. Yeah, you know the one. I'm telling you what, it's amazing. It's the heart and soul of this community. I don't know if you know that, but it's beautiful, it's important, and they're trying to shut it down. Can you believe that? And look, honestly, it needs your support. It really needs your support. So, I mean, who's with me to save Siding Spring, ladies and gentlemen? All right. Well, you know, that's what I like to hear. Now, look, before I start, I've had a weird day, honestly. So, can anyone, in particular that old friend of mine, just please help me get home safely tonight? You know, honestly, it's been a weird day. So I just want to get back to my hotel in one piece, all right?
Come on, Damo, play us a song. We're not here for a TEDx talk. You're a music legend, not a talk legend. You're a pretty good talker, admittedly, but we want to hear a song. Let's hear a song demo.
Jeez, all right, tough crowd. All right, here we go.
You're a legend. Woo!
Don't know if you realize just how much you mean to me. Years roll by, we're growing old. There's nowhere else I'd rather be. But you knew the path that led to my heart. I knew things would never be the same. Ain't it funny where the life takes you when you let it lead the way? Now I can fly, let my heart soar. It's moments like these we'll remember forever. Life moves so fast, it's only alone. Let's make believe what we imagine. We've been passengers far too long on this ride, and it's time we took the wheel. Let this be a moment.
All right, we're here with the Mayor Barnum right now, and what are you plugging today, Bunsey?
Well, it's really exciting, actually. This afternoon at the Workers' Club, we've got the inaugural Coona speed dating event.
Old school, actually meeting people IRL.
IRL?
Yeah, in real life.
Oh, yeah, right. Now, look, we just thought it'd be a great way to get the community together.
But why would anyone want to go to a speed dating night when everyone these days is using dating apps? Have you ever heard of Swapsy, Mayor Barnum?
Swapsy?
Yeah, it's like Tinder, except you swipe only to the right.
With Swapsy, you're pretty much guaranteed a good time.
Look, I think folks are really sick of that sort of stuff. Look, I bet you lunch at Doreen's that the people of Coonabarabran don't use Swapsy. Come on, we're a great community here. We don't need that big city stuff to meet other people. We get together on a regular basis and we socialise, in person.
Oh, Darla, sounds like you need to get with the times.
What?
All right, well, everyone, make sure you get down to the Workers' Club this Arvo. It's going to be huge.
And once you've done that, make sure you head down to Glenn's nursery right next door. He's got 50% off azaleas, and they're running out the door.
Jeez Louise.
What now, Steve?
Swapsy. I've clocked it again.
I don't even know what that means.
Means I've swiped through everyone in town.
Well, maybe you could just try another website.
Tried them all. OkCupid, eHarmony, Blender, Friender, Grinder. That last one actually had a little bit of success with that, but the others, just nothing.
Okay, well, I'll just have to take your word for it.
Yeah, you will take my
on
word
that.
for it. Why would I lie about something like that? It's really hard to find fresh meat in this town, Only 3,500 people. Half of those people are dudes. It's like trying to find a needle in a really small haystack, where there's only 3,500 bits of hay, and half of those bits of hay, they're dudes.
Well, it gets worse.
Yeah.
My mum uses that app.
Oh yeah, Swapsy. Cool.
God only knows the kind of creeps she must meet.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't even know whatever about that.
What's up? You still haven't shaken that cough, Harry.
Oh, this is nothing. I'm over the worst of it.
It all starts with a cough, Harry.
One of these days, I'm going to come up there and knock your block off.
You do know I've got 2 idiots up here I could be talking to, right?
So I saw from Steve's Facebook that there's a big speed dating event on there tonight. Are you going, Hel?
No.
And why not? I'm sure it'll be a real hunk fest.
Well, Steve's going.
Well, I've got more important things to worry about.
But what about the hunks?
Stop it.
I was a bit of a ladies' man before I met Sally.
Oh, do go on, Harry.
I was in a band once. We did covers mainly, although we had a few originals.
No way.
Yes, way. We had a top 20 hit on the Tasmanian charts in 1973.
Tasmania has its own music charts?
Simon.
It might come as a surprise to you, Simon, but I did all right for myself once upon a time. I bet I could still give you a run for your money.
I reckon you could, Harry.
So, like you could talk.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, they're not exactly lining up at your door, are they, Hel?
How would you know?
There was this one time. I just come off stage.
Well, all I mean is there mustn't be much for you to choose from up there.
Again, how would you know?
And wouldn't you know it? There was 2 members of the Scott triplets.
I'm sure Coonabarabran is great and all, but you know, I live in Melbourne. It's a real city with people and stuff.
Well, they weren't really triplets, of course. They just kind of looked the same.
Why don't you go? I'm sure there'll be a farmer or an arborist. Hardly your type, but dare say they'd be up for a bit of fun.
Oh, so now you know my type as well.
So anyways, Betty says to me, or was it Francine? God, I always get their names mixed up. They look so similar, you see.
Oh, look, I'm just saying, you're hardly farmer wants a wife material, are you?
So she told me that they'd really enjoyed my show, and...
I don't like what you're implying, mate.
Well, not that I was one to kiss and tell, but...
I'm just joking.
I don't think you are.
According to this urban dictionary your generation speak of, me and 2 members of the Scott triplets had what is referred to as a mangle.
No, that's it. I've decided. I'm going to go speed dating.
You don't have to do that. I was just joking.
It was quite the night.
I'm going. Too late.
Going where?
Speed dating. And I'm pretty sure a mangle is 3 men lying in a triangle, Harry.
I thought that was a French sandwich.
Damn it, Harry. Do we have to draw you a diagram?
I'm going. I've got a date. Dates to get ready for, or whatever.
Oh, I see. A man triangle.
Where you 2 off to?
No way.
Speed dating. We're heading to the speed dating.
Amazing. Have fun.
We will. We most definitely will.
Hi, you must be Helly.
Hey.
Welcome to Siding Spring.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, are you the one who's writing the thesis about the big old telescope thing we got?
The sky method.
Oh, yeah. Oh, rad.
The one Bill hasn't serviced yet.
Haven't started yet, actually, Hel. Sorry.
I've read some of your summaries. You've got some really good ideas.
I guess, thanks. So, are you guys really going speed dating?
Yeah, for sure.
Cool.
Will you be all right with this one until I get back? I'll only be a couple of hours, I promise.
Our rooms are just over this way. I'm in number 2, just for future reference.
Steve, you'll be waist deep in number 2 if you don't leave her alone.
I'll be fine. Bill started telling me about the 4 times he's been bitten by a scorpion, and I'm only up for the 3rd time, so don't worry about me.
I promise I won't be long, really. We can catch up when I get back.
Great.
Don't wait up for me.
Okay.
Okay, Steve, come on.
Come have a look at this.
Best of luck to you all. I hope you all find that special someone here today.
Have you ever heard of the term brony?
No, I don't think I have.
Sorry, Helen. I'm not sure about this guy. Sorry, Pete.
Hey, come on. Steve, you can't just come in here and interrupt the date. That's not how speed dating works. I mean, there are rules in place, and you're breaking all of them.
Sorry, Pete.
Yeah, mind your own business, Steve.
Thank you. Anyways, the term brony refers to a collective group of people who are really into the My Little Pony franchise. I actually founded the local club.
Did you?
Oh yes, yeah, we're called the My Little Coonabarabran.
Are you?
Yeah, before I scare you off, I mean, we're not one of those weird fetish sort of groups. You know, I have zero interest in Twilight Sparkle whatsoever.
That's great.
Sexually.
Hi, Steve.
Oh, hey, Kathy.
I haven't seen you for a while.
I haven't seen you for a while.
It's just, after last time I thought we had something.
We did. We did.
We did?
Yeah. It's just that...
It's just what?
It's just, you know, she was always there.
I knew it. I knew you hated her. You broke up with my sister because you hate me, Steve.
No, Sally, I don't hate you. It was nice having you around. You know, there was always someone to talk to.
We never should have come.
He's just like all the others.
Hey, Kathy, can I be straight with you for a second?
Please.
You know, I like my family. Like, I like them a lot, but I don't spend all my time with them, you know? It's okay to spend some time apart. Like, it's normal to be alone.
Are you saying we're not normal, Steve?
He's just another man too afraid to commit.
Oh, no, I want to commit.
So you just make up immature excuses to break up with anyone who genuinely wants to spend their life with you?
Mum warned me about guys like you.
She warned us both.
Hey, no, look, we had some great times together, didn't we? The 3 of us hanging out. Yeah. Oh no! Where'd the time go? Anyway, great to catch up. Ah.
Look, I'm sorry. It's not you, it's me. I really need to get going. I'm sure you're really nice.
Nice? There's nothing worse than being called nice.
For fuck's sake.
It's okay, I'm getting used to that response.
I bet. What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same thing.
Well, that would be none of your business.
I just assumed that
Assumed what?
you were taken.
Seriously, why are you here? Shouldn't you be out looking for new and fun ways to ruin more people's lives?
It's an interesting strategy. Although, to be honest, I really feel like you're the only one that cares.
Bullshit.
I wish it wasn't the case. Trust me, I know how much that place means to you.
Unless you want a push in the goddamn mush, I'd stop talking right about now. What is so amusing?
Pushing the mush.
It's something my dad used to say.
Well, it's new to me. Would you like to get out of here?
I was actually already on my way out.
I've got some things I need to do at the town hall. You should come.
No, I don't think so.
Seriously, I really think you'd like to tag along.
Couldn't be worse than this place, I suppose.
So with equipment this powerful, red skies will be the future of interstellar observation. Better yet, without the costly expense that is sighting spring. have the capacity to see further than the human race has ever been able to see before.
So, like, to the edge of the universe?
No, much, much further.
Witchcraft.
How is that even possible?
You are aware that ours is one of billions of universes? It's called a multiverse.
Next thing he's going to say that Pluto isn't even a planet.
Well, it's not. It's a dwarf planet.
I believe the PC term is little planet, Phil.
Mike, Mr. Finch, great, you're here, we can get started. I thought you were coming alone.
I was at a networking event and bumped into Miss McKenzie here.
And I insisted on coming along.
Right. Well, yes, take a seat.
Wait, who's this? Are you the new lunch lady?
What happened to Cindy?
No, this is Helene.
I'm the head scientist at Siding Spring. You know, the observatory you lot are about to close down?
Why are we closing them down again?
Because they can't see into the manyverse.
Multiverse.
Oh, so you know that there's more than one.
Yeah.
Miss McKenzie, I'm not sure there's really anything else you can learn by being here.
I'm learning heaps.
I invited her. She can stay.
Okay, Mike. Then perhaps it's worth mentioning one of the many reasons why facilities like Siding Spring are failing. Tourism.
What?
The failure to attract tourism dollars to the observatory and the town as a whole.
So your answer is to close us down and build a new one?
It does have a built-in gift shop.
All right. So I'm supposed to stop doing my job and sell novelty mugs and key rings.
I love novelty mugs.
Get with the times, Helene. You don't even have a Twitter account. Red Skies already has over 5,000 followers, and their Instagram is off the charts.
I'll admit we probably need to do more of that sort of stuff, but Instagram?
Yeah, but it is pretty important these days.
Yeah, you'd be amazed at what people eat for that meal between breakfast and lunch.
Brunch. It's called brunch.
Here we go. Bloody Dr. Seuss over here. At it again.
We just can't let a small group of misfits have their little escapade at the expense of our town. Your father would have been embarrassed.
Here's what I know would have embarrassed him. His daughter becoming a glorified gift shop assistant selling telescope-shaped lamingtons.
Lamingtons?
If this town isn't interested in fighting for the very thing that defined it, then maybe it's the town that's not worth saving.
I think you need to leave.
Fine. I was just about to show myself out.
Wait, just before you go, can I place an order, please?
Oh, me too. I love lamingtons.
Yeah, and one for Loz too, hey.
Are you coming?
Mike, I think you should stay.
Yeah, I think you should.
Hang on a second. Was I supposed to be taking minutes?
Damn it, Phil.
Hey, wait!
Fuck off, Mike. Fuck off.
No, you fuck off. I wasn't trying to embarrass you in there. I was trying to work with you. Up until half an hour ago, you had no idea that this meeting was even happening. Do you want to know the 2 reasons I took on this project?
What?
For the good of astronomy in Australia, and for the good of its brightest spark.
Who?
Helene McKenzie.
Ah, now you're really laying it on thick.
I've read your stuff. It's great. I know all about Charon and how it orbits Pluto. That led to some pretty groundbreaking stuff.
I only did some preliminary work. They'll know more once New Horizons does its thing.
But at least you got the ball rolling, even if it was in small pieces.
And what about the Sky Mapper? Just another soon-to-be useless piece of scrap metal?
It'll likely become a landmark.
A landmark.
Look, the telescopes at Red Skies are bigger and stronger, allowing us to see further than ever before.
Yeah, but there's so much more to explore within our own solar system.
Yeah, but the real discoveries lie billions of light years beyond. Look, I'm trying.
Okay. I get it.
I'm on your side. Trust me.
I've come up here every day since I was a kid. Mum used to hate it. I'd learnt to track the orbit of the moon and the planets by the time I was 7.
Wow. Do you know there's a moon over Saturn?
Named Helene. Yeah. It was discovered the day I was born. Any guesses where I got my name from?
You're kidding.
Nope. True story.
Wow. It's pretty special.
Have you seen Helene? It's basically just a rock. Not a very good looking one at that.
Now Titan. Oh, there's a moon.
God, what a cliche. Next you'll be telling me like football and salt vinegar chips.
Yep, I do.
No wonder you've got to resort to speed dating.
I only went there because I knew you'd be there.
Oh, you probably only went there because you knew I'd be there. You did?
Wasn't that obvious?
All right. What are you up to?
Simon, get out! We have to get out! There's a fire in the server room. The whole left wing is covered in smoke.
What? Are you serious?
Yes. Can't you smell it? Don't, not too much. You'll get smoke inhalation and pass out.
I don't smell anything. Which way? Which way?
We can't go back that way. That was where... Oh, God, Kurt. That was where we lost Kurt.
Kurt's dead?
It was horrible. The smell.
Oh, God.
Oh, hi, guys.
Gary, thank God you're alive.
Oh, right. Can't go out that door. Bodies everywhere.
But that's our only exit. What do we do?
Gee, I don't know.
Oh, but you're the fire warden.
No one goes to those meetings, Simon.
It's true they don't.
Oh, where's Kurt?
He's dead, Gary.
Well, he might be.
But you said he was...
Well, I thought he was.
Well, someone needs to check, right? To see?
I'm not going back out there.
I've got asthma.
Well, someone needs to go and check in case he needs help.
Who needs help?
Kurt, he's been badly hurt in the fire.
We thought he was dead.
So he may not be.
Oh no, not Kurt. I really liked him.
Kurt! What the hell?
Oh man, we got you so good.
There's no fire.
Not a spark.
And you?
In the archive room.
Oh my God, your face when I told you he was dead. You'd have died.
Again.
Jesus, Judy must have buckets of fun with you at home.
Who's Judy?
Simon's fiancée.
Oh, I'm sorry, but 2 minutes ago, I thought Kurt had been badly hurt in a fire in the server room.
In hindsight, this does seem inappropriate.
Thank you, Gary. But don't worry about Judy and I. We had fun.
Had.
Have fun. We have fun.
I like to have fun.
Come on, Gary, let's go and get a coffee. you doing here?
We arranged to meet up, remember? Eva wanted to see you.
Eva Kniever!
Poppy!
Hey! I've still got some work to do.
Oh, we've come all this way, come on.
Okay, Sunspot. Would you like to have a look through the telescope? Yes? Bet you do. That's Venus. Up there to the left. Eva, that's Venus. Can you see it?
Yes.
The surface temperature is 500 degrees Celsius.
I spoke to Caitlin.
They say women are from Venus. That's obviously nonsense.
Nonsense?
She was worried about you.
I'm fine.
Well, we went to see Mum on the weekend. How long has it been? 10 years?
11 years, 3 months, 3 days. The night of the transit of Venus.
Well, I took flowers for you. Lilies.
Every time I see it, I think of her, Annie.
Venus?
Yes, Venus. That's right.
You know, Mum would have been on your back too about taking your medication.
I know.
And if you were closer to the city, we can have someone come by and take care of all that kind of stuff. You wouldn't even have to think about it.
There's too much light pollution in the city, love. Eva, can you see where Poppy's pointing?
Yes.
Okay. There's something there. Something big. And Poppy's gonna find it.
Can I have it?
Of course you can.
Hello. Cheers. Noticed you nicked off a little early yesterday.
Did you?
Didn't see Hell leave though. Thought we were really hitting it off. Slim pickings after she left. Probably why you left too, I imagine.
Wasn't really my cup of tea.
You know, with the whole Siding Springs thing, if it closes down, do you think there might be a spot for me at Red Skies?
Well, why wait? I mean, you could probably help us out now if you wanted to.
Really? But Siding Springs still...
I have a friend of mine in the States who is in a very similar situation to you. 2 facilities, only room for 1. A lot of tension. He wakes up one morning, the emergency sprinklers had gone off. Water damage, no insurance, the place was ruined.
What happened to him?
The competing facility was looking for someone just like him for some very important work. He was one of the lucky ones.
What a lucky bastard, tell ya.
It's not always about luck sometimes,
Hey,
Steve.
I wouldn't be so sure. My nan, she buys a scratchy, right, for all of her grandkids. Every birthday. My cousin Richie, he's up like $400. The rest of us, not a sausage.
What I'm trying to say, Steve...
Richie, how do you do it?
You're the master of your own destiny, Steve.
Yeah, but how's he bloody do it?
Forget about the scratchies, Steve.
Oh, easier said than done.
Listen, it probably is something that you could do. It might help your chances.
I'll do it.
It's not exactly above board.
Blowboard's fine. Blowboard's good.
Might make things a little bit harder for your friends.
Even Bill? Yeah, whatever. I don't care. Cool.
Okay, good. Well, I'll be in touch soon. Right now, I've got to go meet Hal.
Hey, don't tell her anything about...
Our little secret. Promise.
Good chat. Good guy. Great chat. Firm handshake.
Better make it one more.
Sorry, I'm just a bit nervous.
Everyone is going to be looked after. Helene, Bill, the other girl, whoever else you've got hidden up there.
And me?
Especially you, Stevie.
No one will know, though.
Well, that's up to you. You just have to do this one tiny little thing.
Okay, what is it?
Just splash a little of this on the sky mapper lens, let it dry, and after a couple of hours it'll be ruined.
Okay, yeah, I can do this.
Of course you can, Stevie. You just get this done, and then maybe at the party we'll talk. How does that sound, Stevie? You won't let me down, will you, Stevie?
No.
Good. Great. We're all done then. All right. See you later.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. Goodbye.
Here she is.
Hey, you two.
You're looking very fancy.
A little too fancy.
Who's the lucky fella?
Mike.
Mike Finch, the guy from Red Skies. But he's the one shutting you down.
I know.
You definitely have a weird choice in men, Hel.
Yeah, I'll say.
Look, I'm running late. Harry, can I?
When are you coming down to Tasmania? Simon's coming?
Is he?
Yeah, I was thinking about it.
Thinking about it?
Look, things are pretty hectic up here at the moment.
Sounds like it. Speed dating 1 week, regular dating the next.
I haven't been on a normal date in years.
Well, it sounds like you two have got it sorted. Enjoy Tasmania, Simon.
Please come down soon, Hel.
Hey, I was just mucking around.
Look, I'll talk to you guys later.
Well, that went well.
So, about your trip down here. I've got a free bed in the spare room at my place. It's a king single.
All right, Harry. I'll be down there as soon as I can, I promise.
Okay, Simon. Okay.
It's me. So I was wondering, instead of doing that, maybe I could just toilet paper the front of Helene's house, right? Used to get my old high school teacher really annoyed when I did it to her. She was my mum, which made it really awkward, but yeah, right, okay. Look, I'll do it, but Oh, hey, how long have you been there?
Long enough. I have questions.
Okay.
Why did you toilet paper your own house? And finally, I thought Bill was supposed to be fixing the sky mapper, so why are you up here and what's with the water?
I told Bill I'd fix it.
You told Bill you'd fix what?
The sky mapper. You know, I know Helene's been on your case, so I thought I'd give it a bit of a once-over.
He said he told you already.
He hasn't told me anything. What's going on, Steve?
I was doing it for you guys.
Doing what?
Yeah, doing what?
I was just giving the old girl a bit of a spit and polish.
Really?
Yeah. Look, I'll tell you everything.
Yeah, you will tell us everything, Steve. And from the beginning.
It was Leslie.
Knew it.
Wait, who's Leslie?
She works for the council. She's the reason this whole place is being shut down.
Oh, she's a nasty piece of work.
What did she want you to do?
Look, you gotta believe me. I was doing it for us.
Hello, Daryl. Mike.
Leslie? Oh, you two come together, did you?
No, of course not.
No? All right, fair enough. Well, I hope you have a good night tonight. Hope to see you both on the dance floor a little later on.
Yeah, not if I can help it.
Mike, before you go in, I wonder if I have a little chat about the Siding Spring mess. I mean, they're good people working up there.
Daryl, get a grip, mate. Stick to the plan.
Daryl, Doreen's burnt the party pies.
Oh, shit. But what about the spring rolls?
They're okay, I think.
Thank the Lord. Look, Mike, I'll have to go and look after this. I'll finish that chat later on, yeah?
Sure.
Cool, right.
So...
I need to tell you something, if that's okay.
Hey.
Hey.
What's going on around here?
Well, Daryl kept saying it was a fancy dress, so I actually thought he meant...
Got it. Yep. Clearly you're not alone.
Look, if it's okay, can I have a word with you alone?
What is it?
Yeah, Steve, what is it?
I was hoping to do it just the... Anyway, okay, I am thinking about becoming vegan. And I just was thinking, is it okay if I still drink dairy cow milk? Because soya milk is, you know, a little bit gross.
That's what you wanted to talk to me about.
Sure.
Steve, I don't care what you drink. But speaking of drinks, I definitely need one.
So, did you speak to Leslie?
Yeah.
And is it done?
Wait, what is what done?
You know, the thing.
The thing... Wait, which thing?
The thing.
Oh, with the sky mapper?
Oh, shh. Yes, with...
No, not yet.
What?
It's gonna happen though.
What do you mean it's gonna... When?
Soon.
Soon?
Like tomorrow.
It needs to happen tomorrow.
It will happen tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow, like tomorrow, your time or my time?
We are counting on you to pull this off, Steve.
Pull off the thing with the sky mapper?
Yes.
And when you say you mean me and you?
Yes, everybody.
Does everyone include Helene?
Just get it done, okay?
I'll get it done, but I need you to tell me, does everyone include Helene?
Yeah, sure. Wait, yes.
Give me a better answer than that, mate.
Yes.
Why are you two whispering?
Oh, nothing.
Okay, why are you still whispering?
That's a good question. I'm just sort of in the groove of it now.
Just gonna go check on some food.
I'll catch you later.
I can't tell you too much at the minute, but I'm pretty excited about what we can do in the new infrared spectrum.
Oh, la-di-da. The new infrared spectrum.
Not impressed?
No, not really. Give us a call when you've installed and understand adaptive optics.
Installing next week.
You shitting me?
Shit you, I not, will you?
Shit me, you do, Mike. Quite a lot. So you can take your digital telescopes and stick them very firmly up your ass. Besides, I'd take the sky mapper or the AI any day.
Oh, please. Those things couldn't see Copernicus on a clear night.
I'll bite your bum. The sky mapper could tell you what sort of toothpaste Mikhail Kornienko's using right now if he was floating in front of a window.
Who?
Russian cosmonaut. International Space Station. So glad you're keeping up with the technical journals, knobhead.
Look, the point is, our stuff is newer and better than your stuff.
Mate, I know what sort of observatory you're building up there. It's all razzle-dazzle with no real substance. Besides, I know that nasty little game you're playing with Leslie. And you're going to get your comeuppance. Don't you worry about that.
What was all that about?
Nothing. He's an interesting fellow.
He is. I just wish he'd get around to fixing the bloody sky mapper. It's been out of commission now for 2 weeks.
Yeah, he really should get onto that. Hate for something to happen to it. Can you excuse me for a sec?
You took your time? You enjoying yourself with her?
You think I'm genuinely interested in her? We both have bigger plans. You want to be mayor? And me? We both know what I want.
We gotta tell Hell about everything.
All right, everybody, you asked for it. The one, the only, Mr. Steve Kilby! Yay! Woo-hoo!
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. It's a real pleasure to be here tonight in Coonabarabran. I'll give you a little song, see if you know this one. Sometimes when this place gets kind of empty, sound of their breath fades with the light. I think about loveless fascination under the Milky Way tonight. Lower the curtain down in Memphis. Lower the curtain down, alright. I got no time for private consultation under the Milky Way tonight. Wish I knew what you were looking for. Might have known what you would find. Wish I knew what you were looking for. I might have known what you would find.
Sorry, can you say it again? Oh, I understand. Yeah, thank you. Harry's dead.
It leads you here.
Who's Harry?
Despite your destination.
I'm gonna have to call Simon.
Who's Simon? Who is Simon?
Bill, I've got to get on the next flight to Tassie. Can you look after things here? Of course.
Wish I knew what you were.
Wait, Helene, wait.
Don't step any further, mate.
Might have
It's the
known
last
what
time
you
that you're getting in her
would
way, you hear me? I don't know what's going on, but you gotta back off. Otherwise, I'm gonna... No, we're gonna...
I get really angry.
And you wouldn't like us when we're angry.
Might have known what you would find.
So anyway, he changed his name legally to Laz Berman and sold out 4 nights before anyone realised the show was called Practically But Not Strictly Ballroom.
Okay.
It was on the flyer. He just put it in really tiny font. Everyone was pretty miffed.
Hey.
Hey.
Hi, I'm Annie.
Caitlin, it's
Nice to meet you all.
I didn't see you at the funeral.
I was there.
That was my fault, sorry. Dad would talk about you both a lot. And then after the ceremony, I left Eva with my husband. And then I saw Simon and kind of cornered him.
It's true.
So this is what Harry was working on before.
Yeah. He didn't do much else.
Dad was obsessed with it.
Everyone else up here thought he was a little nutty.
You are kidding.
Can I take a look at it?
Sure.
What did he think he'd found?
He was convinced that there was more out there than what we know about.
Like a new planet?
Really?
I think.
Harry!
Why didn't you tell me, Harry?
He tried.
But you're here now.
We're here now.
Eileen!
What, Daryl?
Where do we put those papers on the sidings closure?
You told me to post them.
Right.
So I did.
Damn it, Eileen, when I told you to post them, I didn't think you were going to do it right away. Hey. I'm sorry.
I'm just trying to do my job.
Yeah, I know, and you do a good job.
I know. Probably too good.
Yeah, well...
What do you want those documents for anyway?
I've changed my mind.
Because they're probably at the department by now.
Yeah, I know.
They're probably on the minister's desk.
I know.
He's probably reading them right now.
Damn it, Eileen, I know.
Why am I so good at my job? Oh, Mike Finch is here to see you, by the way.
He's here?
Who's here?
Mike.
Yeah, he's in the waiting room. I've told you already.
Well, this is fun, isn't it? Three of us hanging out, having a bit of a old-fashioned steak out. It's the best.
Do you bring any snacks?
You are in luck. TikToks, you want in?
I'll pass.
You're lost, mate. Fun game too. 3 o'clock.
I haven't been on a stakeout for years.
Shh. Guys, I think the coast is clear.
But I thought the WISE telescope ruled out the possibility of any other planets beyond Neptune's orbit.
WISE telescope.
Wide Field Infrared Survey Explorer.
Oh, is that what it means?
It only rules out things the size of Saturn and Jupiter. Hey, can I have another look at that?
I have been over that 3 times. I cannot see what Harry was seeing.
Well, it has to be here, somewhere.
When we were here last, he mentioned something about Venus. It seemed important.
Venus?
Where is Venus right now?
Hey Simon, come and have a look at this. Tell me what you say. You don't think Harry could have been using Venus as a marker, do you?
Oh, maybe. But with Venus illuminating that part of the system, seeing anything as far back as Pluto as being possible.
What if it's not where Venus is, but where Venus will be?
Or was.
Right.
How many scientists does it take to reverse plot Venus's orbit?
At least 3, apparently.
Steve here was just telling us how sorry he is about his little failure last week.
Yeah, I'm so sorry about all of that.
I know you are, mate. I know.
You haven't told McKenzie about any of this, have you? Nah. Wait. Who's McKenzie? Helene. Oh, yeah. Nah. She hasn't returned any of my phone calls.
What exactly are you two whispering about over there?
Probably just a bit of cheeky fun, whatever it is.
Nothing.
I hope so.
Hey, so about this plan,
Some plan?
Yeah, we've moved on, Steve.
You had your chance.
well,
We still thinking of getting some pizzas in? You guys hungry? You hungry? I'll get pizzas.
I just really want to prove myself to you guys, you know? The whole NASA thing hasn't been working out. And the writing is on the wall at Siding Springs, and the words, you don't want to read them, they're not good for me. You know, maybe I can do this for you. I can do something, right? And I just need a chance to show you what, I need a chance to show you guys what I can do for you.
There is something.
Well, how can we trust him? He can't even get NASA right.
You can trust me. What's NASA?
Yeah, hi. Can I just get 1 large meat lovers and another meat lovers? Oh, do we want garlic bread? It's free. Free garlic bread.
All right, we'll fill you in. But you better not let us down this time, Stephen.
Thank you. You will not regret this. But before we go on, could you guys speak up a little bit? I've got a bit of a funny ear thing going on, and I can't quite hear what you're saying. So if you could, you two, Mike, if you don't mind, just whenever you're ready, we're going to start from where the beginning of the plan, and we'll just work through from there.
Still nothing?
Nothing.
I'm where I think Venus was 3 days ago, but I can't see anything.
Maybe that's it.
What?
Well, maybe what Harry was tracking was clearing a path. Maybe we need to look for nothing first before we can find something.
You might be onto something.
But that would take weeks. Maybe even months using Harry's telescope.
What time's your flight tomorrow?
8 in the morning.
Well, that's 10 hours away. We should at least give it a try.
What time's Helene's flight?
8 in the morning?
That's 10 hours.
Yeah, that's plenty of time. Providing we can get something on tape.
Well, even if we do, it's not exactly legal.
Are you serious? I have lost count of the times I've done something that's not exactly legal.
You're just making things up now.
I'm not.
So how long have you been at Siding Spring?
Long time. Be about 25 years at least.
So you were there when they were building it?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I was about your age when I first got out there. Young, fresh-faced, starry-eyed. Yeah, well, things changed.
What happened?
My best mate Sam died, for one thing.
You mean...
Yeah, Hell's dead. He moved up here and he met Ronnie. They had Hell. And gave me my first job up here. Wasn't doing much, I just used to go around and clean up during the day while the scientists were all asleep, you know. Come a long way since then. Yeah. Gee, I miss the bugger.
Did you guys hear all that? Every word, Steve. Oh my God! Oh, I am pumped up!
Amazing.
That was the best. I've never done anything like that before. It was exactly like you see in the movies. I mean, this is real life.
What time is it?
It's late.
I guess those other two aren't coming back then.
Oh, I told Annie to go home. I think Caitlin's having a nap. Okay, so there was nothing at Tuesday's 3 p.m. marker. So that was 8 hours, 33 minutes, and 12.3 seconds. We're not gonna find it, are we?
Well, we gave it a good shake.
Yeah, we did.
What now?
The sky mapper. It could do in days, even hours, what we'd spend weeks trying to do down here.
Well, that wouldn't be so bad, would it?
No, I guess not.
Well, we should at least give it a try, right? You could be back in Sighting Spring by dinner. You and Bill could fire up the sky mapper. You could have found this thing that Harry was talking about by midnight.
Yeah, if we're lucky. And then what?
Well, then they can't shut you down.
Yeah, but what if Harry's wrong?
But he won't be wrong.
I gotta go.
Oh, you first. Sorry.
I gotta go.
Yeah.
You should come.
Yeah. Where?
To Coonabarabran.
Hey guys.
Hey, Hal. Welcome back. How was it?
Yeah, sad. He was a good friend.
Hey, Hel, I've got something to tell you.
Steve? Not now.
Steve, just hang on to it for a moment, mate. He's just got back.
What? What's happened?
I did something. I shouldn't have done. It was really stupid and I'm sorry. I was offered a job at Red Skies.
Yeah, because I knew you were prone to acts of stupidity.
And being a complete dickhead.
Yes. And also they tricked me.
Who's they? What did you do?
I tampered with the sky mapper.
You did what?
Just a little bit.
How could you?
I stopped him before he could do any real damage.
And he says he's really sorry, Hal.
I don't care if he's sorry. I'm not a violent person, but I will take a great amount of pleasure in tearing you a new one.
It was Leslie.
What?
And Mike.
I'm not listening to this.
It's true.
It is.
We followed him.
So you're telling me that Mike told you to tamper with the sky mapper?
Technically it was Leslie, but... yeah.
But Mike was involved?
He was the one who set it all up.
He was asking me about the sky mapper. I just told him it was out of commission.
Still is.
But you just told me that you stopped Steve before he did too much damage.
Well, I did. Kind of.
What do you mean it still is, Bill?
Well, I haven't got round to fixing it.
Get out.
There's more we haven't told you.
Get out! I've been asking you to fix the sky mapper for weeks. And now, when I actually need it, I find out that not only has your little mate Steve tampered with it, but that you hadn't fixed it anyway. I've defended you for years, but I'm done. You're sloppy and you're lazy. You're a poor excuse for an astronomer, Bill. We have approximately 16 hours until we are officially shut down. I am gone for 1 day and it's shenanigans up here. I need that sky mapper, Bill. I need it fixed. I need to finish Harry's work so I could save this place. But I can't do that. Why?
So I haven't fixed the sky.
Exactly.
So,
Just get out.
I should leave.
Stay there. Why did my dad even hire you in the first place?
Hey there, guys. Good to see you again. I mean, I was just in, but wondering, would it be best if I just wander home now? or-
Yes! Get out.
Calling over
Get
now.
out.
Going.
I'm really sorry about all of this.
I don't blame you. I'm just so sick of those two constantly getting in my way. What am I going to do?
What about that guy from Melbourne? Could he help?
We're on our own up here. We're just going to have to figure out something ourselves.
I don't have my driver's license.
You're with Rosie and me, the Bandits. Rosie, what's the latest?
Bandit, I've had a gutful. I know it's old news, but tomorrow's the day. We've just let them come in and close the place down without as much as a murmur of opposition.
Caller, you're on the air with Rosie and the Bandit.
Hi Gary, hi Rosie. It's me, Daryl Barnum. I just wanted to call in and apologise. I've let this town down. You elected me to do a job, to protect this beautiful town, to protect its history, its legacy, and I failed in that respect. I've made a mockery of my mayorship, but more importantly, I let down the memory of one of my oldest mates and his daughter, who I care for a bloody lot. I just wanted to call in and say I'm sorry. I hope you can forgive me.
So, Miss Browning, council elections are coming up next month, I hear. Any aspirations at the top job?
I can honestly say I haven't given it much thought. I'm sorry?
Sorry, love, a bit of a cough. Go on.
Well, at some point, once the dust has settled on a few things, me and my family will probably have a chat about what the future might hold for me.
You really have done some amazing things for this town, Miss Browning.
Thank you, Bandit.
What's the go with Siding Spring Observatory?
Oh, well, as you both know, today is the last day of operations. It's been such a big part of this town. But all good things must come to an end, of course.
Of course.
And what's going to happen with the grounds up there, you know, once you lot shut the gates?
Well, of course, I personally had nothing to do with its closure. I merely helped the staff up there make the transition as mandated by the Minister and the Department of Industry. In the long term, they'll all be much better off.
Oh, is that right?
Perhaps you could put a bed and breakfast up there. I hear the views are spectacular.
Oh, actually, it's funny that you mention it because
Right, I have had enough of this shit. I am not going to stand by and watch that get I am not going to stand by and let that shut down. I have had a gutful.
New Maroon 5 Classic, here it is.
What time is it, Hel?
About 1 o'clock.
Oh, really? Must have dozed off. Hey, Hel, look about yesterday.
Just forget it, okay?
No, Hel, I owe you an apology.
I said forget it, Bill.
I'm not going to forget it. Yes, Hel, I am a piss-poor excuse for an astronomer. You've been carrying me for years and I've been a slack dog. When he was really sick, right, towards the end, he'd noticed he'd taken a shine to this place. And he made me promise that if you came back and that you were old enough, that I'd kick a door open and see that you got a gig here, put you under my wing and show you the ropes.
And you did.
Oh, hell, everything you've achieved by yourself without a shred of help from me. You are so much more the scientist than your old man. And he'd be the first one to admit that. All I've done is muck things up, get in the way, drop things on your feet, say the wrong thing to the wrong people, fuck up your schedules. Such a loser. Look, here's my formal resignation. I'll be out by 3.
It's a napkin.
Yeah, well, I didn't have a pen. Oh, it's working, by the way. It was a cracked solder and a dodgy relay.
Excuse me?
It's fixed. All systems go. Sky Mapper's on the roll.
Bloody hell, Bill, you idiot! You can't go anywhere, and I'm not accepting this.
All right.
We've got work to do.
Well, let's get onto it.
He's late.
He'll be here, don't worry.
This is exciting. Real politician in our little town.
You hear that, Leslie?
Thanks, Lorraine.
I'm really nervous. Like, I think I may need to drain the main Lorraine, if you know what I mean.
Sorry?
It's like I'm meeting the Pope. I'm not even religious.
Just let me do all the talking.
You did bring those documents that he needs to sign, right?
You said you were bringing them.
Oh, you're talking about the acquisition papers for the property on top of Siding Springs Mountain?
Yes.
Yeah, pretty sure I left those at home. Sorry.
Here he is.
Well, Miss Browning, a pleasure to finally meet you.
Please, call me Leslie.
Mike Finch, Vice President of Development at Red Skies.
Mike, pleasure to meet you.
Lorraine Stewart, my lord. Or my friends call me Quiche Lorraine, which is really funny because I can't stand eggs.
I said, let me do all the talking. I do apologise for this old room, Minister Scullin. Our normal meeting rooms are currently being fumigated. We had a pest problem. One large pest, specifically.
Well, I wouldn't worry about the rooms. In all of my years in politics, I've seen plenty of rooms which are much worse than these, so don't worry at all.
Oh, thank you so much.
Found him.
Oh, great.
You won't believe who else I found. Oh, only the bloody mayor.
Well, isn't this a turn of events? Using the old meeting rooms, I see. I guess I can understand why. Best to keep these kinds of meetings away from prying eyes, hey? Wouldn't want the town folks to get wind of anything that smelt a little off.
Daryl, it's too late, mate.
Minister, can I call you Jim?
Of course you can, Leslie.
This is all just one big misunderstanding. Our outgoing mayor here has been a little upset lately about having to step down from office.
Look, I'm sorry to barge in like this, Minister, but I think there's a thing or two you need to know about what these two have been up to.
About these papers, Minister.
Lorraine, would you mind taking our very confused mayor out? I think he's said enough.
Have you told him about your plans to build a bed and breakfast up there?
Well, I thought this was just a simple asset closure and reassignment.
Well, that's not. He's just very angry.
Look, at the end of the day, as your department outlined, Red Skies is the future of astronomy in Australia. I mean, Siding Springs had every opportunity to transition into a more modern observatory, and they didn't move with the times.
Well, certainly that's what I was briefed.
It's unfortunate, but ultimately it's for the best. If we can use that space when they're gone, where's the harm in that?
Well, there's none, I guess. Yeah.
Everybody wins.
Right. Yeah. Well, now that's settled. Shall we, Jim?
It'd sure be a shame to shut them down. Especially on the very day they discover a new planet in our own solar system.
Oh, now I know you've lost your mind, Daryl.
You're joking, right?
No, mate. Go and see for yourself. By the way, I voted for your mob.
Good man.
I didn't know you were scared of heights.
Nah. I'm just taking in this amazing view. And look at all the trees.
So when were you going to tell me?
Tell you what.
Oh, I think you know. Your big master plan.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Let me see. You set yourself up as Vice President of Development at a regional science centre. And what do you know? There's already an established facility, just like the one you work for, just down the road.
Helene, we've spoken about this.
And perhaps, maybe you can just convince the lady scientist that works there to give up her post. Willingly. Or with just a little bit of Finch charm.
Babe, what's going on?
Babe? You are thicker than I thought, Mike. I know about your plan.
You're just upset about Barry, okay? Can we just go inside and talk about this?
His name was Harry. And he reminded me what I was fighting for. I was fighting for that 12-year-old girl who looked up to her dad and who wanted to follow in his footsteps. I was fighting for Bill and, God forbid, Steve and everybody else who works here, or everybody that might work here in the future, like Hallie.
I think we just need to go inside.
I know about Leslie.
She's just a power-hungry bureaucrat. Okay? Look, babe, this is silly.
I'm really glad you popped in to see me, actually. Because now I can tell you how we're going to save Siding Spring. And there is nothing you or your little sweetheart Leslie can do about it.
So what's the status, Bill? Well, I'm trying to hold him here. Browning's got some papers for him to sign, and I think the minister's just about to sign it. Well, she doesn't have till nightfall. She needs to find that planet or comet or whatever it is she thinks she's found, and she needs to do it 15 minutes ago. I know how that sounds. Look, just tell her I'm thinking of her and I'll do what I can from here.
You imbecile! Get off the phone!
Bill, I'll call you back. Leslie?
Daryl!
Where's the minister?
He's gone for a pan of chocolate at the bakery. I guess he was hungry for a delicious chocolatey treat.
Well, if the minister's not in the next room, why are we whispering?
I don't know.
Should we stop?
God damn it, Daryl! Are you deliberately trying to ruin everything?
I'm just trying to do the right thing.
Oh, since when? You spent the last 7 years fumbling your way from one disaster to the next. You're no better than us.
I know I've made mistakes. I know that. But there's a big difference between you and me, Leslie.
And what is that?
I care about this town.
Oh, what a bunch of bullshit!
Let me finish, and I care about the people who live in it.
too late. They're leaving.
But we're so close.
I know.
No,
Know what?
we're not giving up, Bill.
We're not?
No, we're not. I'm going to have another look at Harry's paperwork. I just must have missed something. He found something. I know he did.
So what do you want me to do?
Reset the search pattern.
I can do that. I'll check the calibrations, and I reckon that arc was off.
What about we try a blink comparator?
Seriously? God, I haven't used one of those for about 15 years.
Do we still have one?
It'll have to be here somewhere. What I'll do is I'll check Harry's epoch.
This is it, Bill.
I'll have another look at the arc.
I don't care if we don't save this place, but we are finding Harry's planet if it's the last thing we do.
It's gonna be fantastic!
Why are you yelling?
I don't know. Bit nervous, bit excited. Blink comparator, doing it now.
It's too late. The minister's inside already, probably signing away sighting springs to Leslie as we speak.
Oh, no!
So, what's the update with Hel?
She's still working on it. Whatever it is she's looking for, it's not going to be easy to find.
Well, I guess that's it.
Surely there's something we can do.
Well, even if Hel finds what she's looking for, this thing's too far gone.
It's the attitude. Let's do something.
Here he comes.
Daryl, I've got to get moving. It's a long way back to Canberra, so I've got to make a start.
All right.
Excuse me, Minister, before you get back to the big smoke, do you mind telling me if you can save our little observatory? We've worked too hard on it. For you to come along and just bloody kick us to the curb.
There's a very talented scientist up on that mountain, trying to make one of the biggest discoveries made in our solar system in decades. Maybe even the biggest discovery we've made in Australia ever.
Oh, and mean anything to you all time?
No, the mayor mentioned something about that before.
Well, he was right.
I can't do this.
You need to understand, I've approved the funding for Red Skies because they're a more modern and efficient facility, so they'll get the funding. But I haven't signed the documents. I haven't signed the documents.
So what does that mean exactly?
So what that means is that the observatory stays in public hands. You see, I think that something as important as the observatory should be owned by the public, shouldn't be able to be sold off to greedy property developers or bulldozed into the ground. So I haven't signed those documents.
So we can stay.
If you can find a way to keep it open and make it work, then I wish you the best. But I really have to go.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Cheers. Good luck.
Wait, what just happened? Did we win?
Not yet, Steve. Not yet. Not now.
Oh, hi guys. Hey Steve.
Bill, good. I wondered where you'd gotten to. Read the figures on the screen for me, will you?
-8 degrees, 2 minutes, 37.8 seconds.
Bill?
Must be hard getting good help up here.
Why are you here? I mean, why are you here?
I thought you could do with some help.
I've got enough idiots up here trying to help me already.
Ouch. Okay, that's fair.
You could have called ahead.
Yeah, right. I could have called ahead. I'm sorry. I guess I just assumed that you'd be busy, you know, trying to find...
Harry's planet.
Yeah. How's it going?
I don't know. Something tells me I am so close, but I just feel like I'm chasing shadows and I'm running out of time. I'm taking way too long.
Well, I'm sorry it took me so long.
To do what?
To get here.
I've got work to do.
I know. And I would like to help. That's the reason I came, after all.
And that's all. Right?
Yeah.
Good.
Good. Glad I came.
Great.
We're tiny, insignificant flecks of dust. And contrary to popular belief, we're not at the centre of the universe at all. Yet, it's hard not to get caught up in all the things we spend our days worrying about. Our jobs, our relationships, our families. They might not be at the centre of the universe, but to us, they seem just as important. Perhaps it's better that way. With all that space up there, it's nice to find comfort in the small things special to us down here. And so with that, I'd like to thank you for visiting us here at Siding Spring. We might not be the newest nor the largest observatory in Australia, but that'll never stop us from dreaming big and having fun. Nor should anything stop you, whoever you are and wherever you've come from. Hope to see you back at Siding Spring Observatory real soon. Done here. If you could be sure to pop the headphones you're wearing back to Paula in reception, that'd be great. We've only got one set left after Bill, one of the young scientists here, left the other pair on the break room electric stovetop. So, yeah, if you just give them, yeah, anyway, cheers.
Turn around and come back down, baby, come back down.
So this is where you come to slack off.
Sometimes.
You must have a great boss.
She's all right, I guess.